Okay, we are back here with game two, and we're going to put back on some music while we wait for the champion select and the 3 minute time delay to happen.
Surrender vote. My team keeps saying that we'll lose, but I know we won't. I'm too fed, though let them spend more time dead than alive. I'm without Tarek, we're 45. There ain't much time, cause they're going to national. Open-minded news, W's, we might get there faster. We're too late, it's a two-man gang. Can lose, gotta be a hero, a tank, and absolute zero while I play. What the fuck? He drops a HP, and in seconds it's a pen to kill for me. The game is turned, and now it's easy to see. Baron Steel Ace, and that's GG.
Thanks for being the energy. Cause you make me look awesome on my live stream. In the right hands, he always a beat. And he carried this game to victory. Thanks for being the enemy team. Cause you make me look awesome on my live stream. In the right hands, he always a beat. And he carried this game to victory.
Do this. due to the sun shining on droplets of moisture in the atmosphere. Does that explain it?
This song is dedicated to all the Rift Casanovas and all you basement Romeos. You know who you are. She's my queen, lady of my dreams. Seems cold, but she's sweet as ice cream. Always got my back when I need assistance. Long range looker, stunning from a distance. Great listener, cute face, soft eyes. Fully stacked like a 10-kill Medjaz. Can't persevere cause it's just too much. She makes me crescendo with just a quick touch. Instinctive passion with a deadly sense of fashion. Puts a cute and executing the ass in assassin. Demands focus, beauty of a lotus. And when she makes her entrance, everybody takes notice. So supportive, skills so focused. Blows me away, can't resist cause it's hopeless. Wind in my tail, she's the wind in my sails. On a rating from 1 to 10, she's off the scale. A dragon goddess, her armor is modest. Breeze fire though, so you know she's the hottest. I could take a bite if she wants to trade. She's not the only one who's spec to invade. Foxy lady, fly like the 80s. Big hips and slim waist, turn my intentions shady. Spirit rush and I free, she gets the first strike. And she can land a charm on me anytime she likes. Battle bunny, sweet like honey. Riding on my day like it just got sunny. Don't care at all that the outfit is bursting. Broken sword but she proves mine is working. Power and grace, she'll drop you like bass. If Ash is my queen then Sejuani is my ace. She's got the curves that I like, no playing. I like the bore between her thighs if you know what I'm saying. Grants me clemency, got so much chemistry. If she's a sheriff, I'm the volunteer deputy. I came to take her mind, body, and soul. And I showed her last night I got an ace in the hole. I like her style, her class, and her smile. She always gets me worked up, her skills versatile. I lane with her every time I get the urge. She might be nerfed, but she still makes my blade surge. Shines brightly, smiles at me politely. She's the dawn, but I take her out nightly. Fully armored and she's still a living legend. Cause she can make my sun rise in a split second. They're the ladies of the league and I love them all. Noxie and Tomasi, nationwide, large or small. I joined up for one reason and it's not to fight. Number one player, Tarek, the Gem Knight. That's right. Ladies love the gems. Gems all day. Tarek on the track. And that's the fact. Got something to say, keep it to yourself.
Alright guys, some of you may be new to my stream. My name is ChexMix. I'm going to try to do a lot more shoutcasting for Indiana TechLoL in the future. I also do shoutcasting occasionally for the for LAN parties and on my stream here. If you're interested in seeing more of what I put out, you could follow me here on Twitch. I also play StarCraft 2 and stream some of my own League of Legends games, as embarrassing as those are, and occasionally build out some pretty cool stuff on Minecraft if any of you guys are super nerds. So if you're interested in seeing more, follow me here on the stream. Those of you actually in TechLoL, if you want me to stream your games, you can get to me through the Facebook group TechLoL. Just make a post about your game being streamed with a date and time. I'll see it. I'm not going to give out my Facebook name over the stream, but if you're in that group, make a post. I'll see it, and I'm going to try to stream as many of these as I can here in the future. So, yep, that's it.
I remember when we went bot the first time and found you couldn't last it worth a fuck. Because you didn't buy boots 1 and 3 health pods. Instead you tried to AD Ari. What? And then you say that this time you'll support JK cause you decide not to buy any wards. Me, AP Lulu starting with the Dorns. I say shield me, no can do cause I start with my Q. You invited me again to play last night, but this time I'm telling you, we are never ever ever gonna lane together. We are never ever ever
thought we were gonna have to look at. I'm already fucking you really that far? I yelled out. Fuck you. It's perfect. Not get safe as fucking letting him hit right.
But I got that.
Yes, it's very nice that you got cat.
We are never, ever, ever gonna lay together. We never, ever, ever gonna lay together. You go feed in your lane, feed in my lane, feed the team. But we are never, ever, ever, ever gonna lay together. Gonna lay together. Gonna lay together. You go feed in your lane, feed in my lane, feed the team. But we gonna lay together.
But I mean, we're still doing real.
Since the rise of the machines, the future is now. I'm in the bush while you push and I'm stalking. About to land a hook, so I'm talking like Hawking. Gonna grab anyone crossing my path. If you're walking, your ass gets snatched by the clock. Get bashed by the drawn fist. It's the last straw when you last hit. Blast his grip, detach at the wrist. Crank up a blitz, master a draft. The fact is the match in the back like it's fixed. Back up and hit the bricks, hit the skids. Go roll by, make a hiss, and I don't quit. Mr. Blitz, splitting ribs, ridiculous. Stacking chips, put a marksman on a scholarship. King Blitz, left straight to the bank with this. So bring wins every game, cause I'm blanking kids. I'm a myth, I'm a legend, and you could tell Victor is staying with give myself sessions. Got a penchant for tension, I reckon that I'm working every champ. Next to me and do a Spanish hands. Hand over hand when the God hand lands. Machine over man when you playing bands. I'm looking minivan and carry whole teams. Almost like a mom hit the shock bomb, silence all screams. I got science in my jeans. And when you try to dot my guys in the back line, time to intervene. A magic house to me, I'm overhauled with speed. Your downfall is greed. The hook is all we need to get a pick when it's T5. Sick lane, a clean ride. See this team machine, feel the sheen by team. Gonna D-lot me, get mean with the left, right, ignite. Try to run, but you miss kite. Now you're stuck in a fist fight. Every megabyte of a clock just to rock your life. But more than the sum of our parts, forging the life that we got. Breaking the wall, more than we see. There's a ghost in the machine. The AI incredibly smart, built to be state of the art. Now we're having a ball, powered by steam. There's a ghost in the machine. Birth from a dad's herd clad in a casket, craft in the lab, and I'm drafted to slap nerds back on a map with a quick word. Ticks herd ravage, command is attack, feel a quick surge. You send an alert, need a decoy, metal, geppetto. I carve up a real boy, clockwork tempo, shriek, hear the echo, shockwave, airflow, breathe in, let's go. Time ticks away, the shatter will break. The way that the screen feels so strange, lifeless bodies in need of a winding, a key for the slice, not something I'm finding, it's very exciting.
Okay, here we are in Game 2. Now we should see Team Silent Ninjas spawning as the blue team and Team Dodge It spawning as the purple team. This red health bars on the purple side really is confusing me. And we will be seeing an invade from Team Dodge It now. Rengar, Volibear, and Zillion. Really strong early game, and it looks like they're going to wait in this bush to try and see if they can pick up either Sona or Jinx.
30 seconds until minions
This will be an interesting. So here, oh, it looks like Sona's going to approach it. Is she gonna? And the face check. Sona goes down immediately. First blood to Zillion, and that is not the way to start a match here. But what are you gonna do? Jinx making sure to throw up a ward as she checks, making sure to stay safe. Of course, I believe that doesn't result in quite as much gold as it used to. It looks like it's about 300 extra gold for that first kill. Both junglers look to start off at their blue buff. And it will be interesting to see a game here as TDI if we can look at their last game and kind of take a look at how we think they're going to play this one, I expect to see TDI get an advantage in a lane. Probably they might try for mid lane again, and then push that advantage all the way to the inhibitor and stay pretty much together as a group once the first major objectives start to fall for TDI. And what I would like to see from Silent Ninjas is perhaps a little bit more split pushing to try and force TDI to spread out a little bit and see if you can pick your battles, and maybe squeeze out some 2-on-1s, some 3-on-2s, and just kind of see if you can pick apart TDI one member at a time, because it looked like if last game is any sort of indication that TDI was really able to just swing team fights in their favor. So Zillion being as annoying as ever in bot lane, while Tristana just taking her chance to farm up. Now TDI will be looking to play for late game, as Tristana is only going to get better and better. And not a lot of action happening on here. Zillion throwing up that ward, just trying to keep him safe, as Kha'Zix will be moving close to bot lane. Talon having to flash home, facing a lot of damage from Orianna there, and it looks like TDI might have a chance to gank mid lane. Rengar ganks up top, lands the Ebola toss on Rise. Oh, he's moving forward, and a quick flash forward and bite from Volibear, able to pick up another kill for Team Dodge It. It looks like Nocturne a little bit too low to gank bot lane and relieve some of the pressure that Sona and Jinx are undoubtedly feeling. And Rise going to be teleporting back up top here. And we kind of have a little bit of role reversal here, as a traditionally more tanky top lane was played by Silent Ninjas last time in the form of Mundo, and TDI Animus was playing Rise. Now Silent Ninjas is playing Rise, and Animus is going to be sticking with the much tankier, much heavier Volibear, and Rengar might be looking a chance to get another kill on Rise and really kind of help Animus out here top lane. Animus, of course, the only TDI player that didn't outright win his lane, still did a very good job of keeping that Mundo at bay, and definitely made it hard for Mundo to help out the other lanes. So we might see some more attention there from the Dodge It jungler to help Animus out as he takes on Rise. And we have a pause here, so we'll see what's going on. And throw down that target frame. I believe the TechLoL rules are no more than a 5-minute pause and no more than 14 minutes for the one team. I'm just going to cue up the music again, as we may be sitting here for quite some time.
Shiny inviting, I'm having a ball while I'm fighting. There's no sense in hiding the orb grin inside to my eye things. Try things, no robot ever pulled off. One rule, crush fools tougher than ass them off. Like Blash, flawed, you're all trash and frauds. And when I catch you gone, by the flesh and claw. That don't rest the pause, so take a breath for cause. I got death to cause, I got my pet and cross over the river. Came to deliver, and all made a blaze at the face of a critter. And I live the ground with bodies, favorite of hobbies. Make no mistake, all this botsies, targets and carnage and hardens and scarlets. I'm on with a sphere, and I'm here just to harm kids, fear and alarm. Brave but your flee, still logical, equal by feelings of free will, emotions you now follow so frequently. Humans,
They come apart so easily.
we're more than the sum of our parts. For whatever we got, we're breaking the wall more than we seem. There's a ghost in the machine. The AI incredibly smart, built to be state of the art. Now we're having a ball, powered by steam. There's a ghost in the machine. There's a ghost in the machine. It's the grandest grandmaster of lanes, smashing in brains. Gold overflows like capital gains, irrational prey. Stand up, get whacked in the face. You know I'm blowing out champs like classical games or candles on cakes. No birthdays after tonight, you're losing a fight. Bruise getting blue in the eyes, a meteor style, meteoric rise. I'm so live, I see 9 other champs on the red 5 about to die. No lie. Blink and you'll miss a play. Ruin your year like a Z on picture day. I can see you bleed, man. I can feel you frustrate. Deny you XP like an acrobat off day. Damn straight. I'm fast out the gate, no equals. You jar from the prequels. Purple people eat a jacks, lethal in a turf for your best day. You're the coolest toy in the Nerf store.
Ready for battle?
You never take down jacks.
Bring it on.
You never take down jacks.
Who's next?
You never take down jacks, you never take down jacks, you never take down jacks. If Casey Jones got 5 for fighting, scored a hat trick on a quick leap strike, short-handed. The Grandmaster might like granny, knuckle off, knuckle park, watch a bad champs panic. The dynamic dude dropping damage, lamppost and hand jump and slam landing blows on the disadvantage. Ash ran planned at the paradigm shift. Terrified kids taking paralyzing hits. God of the rift, purple Jesus, pummel atheist, Grandmaster at arms, you're fighting Dr. Octavius. A force you out the XP radius with non-stops laying fits. Foes falling bunches like Brady kids. Jackson miss, thumbs up or down. Either way you finish on the ground, I'm the pound for pound greatest. Known all around, so famous, and you'll never see my face, cause nobody can face this.
Ready for battle?
You never take down Jax.
Bring it on.
You never take down Jax.
And now we are back unpaused here. And it looks like Zillion did take out Jinx from a bomb there. So that moves 3 kills in favor of TDI. And Rengar now going to be making a move around for this Talon. Talon doesn't have his ult yet. He tried to jump around, but the stun gets thrown down from Rengar, and he will be able to pick up a kill. Rise all alone, trying to figure out where Volibear is. Volibear just teleporting back to top. Sona and Jinx will get a brief breather here, as the AD carry and support for TDI has recalled. And Tristana getting her pickaxe first. Animus going for, of course, that health-heavy build. No real surprise from Talon. He picks up a longsword, probably for an early brutalizer. TDI again off to just a little bit of a CS lead, except for Rise top lane and the Nocturne. But Rengar spent a little bit more time ganking than Nocturne. And the gold advantage does sit at just under about 1800 for TDI, as those 3 kills are in their favor. Bomb goes down onto Sona. She's taking a lot of damage, but so is the TDI support Cupcake, as he takes some damage from Jinx. Sona's very, very low on health. A bomb goes down onto Jinx, who returns fire. And it looks like Volibear has pushed Rise all the way back to his turret. Talon signaling an MIA, and that will be enough for Jinx and Sona to back off, as Orianna heading down here. Now, she has got herself an interesting position. She does have her ultimate. She could use it to pull them back into the fray, and she decides that her team is not close enough to waste that ability. Rengar sneaking around is in opponent's jungle. He's going to pick up Nocturne's blue here, and there is no ward for Silent Ninjas to pick that up. Ward your jungle, kids. That is an easy way to lose your blue buff, and we are paused once more.
Duelist extraordinaire, team always thankful. Handicap to keep it fair when I tangle. Sword wielding chicks on a spree getting mangled. I'm safest in your face, feet pawns cap at angles. Lanes get strangled, every champ stressed. I'm Plunge your own sword into your chest, right through the vest. I know you're French cause you're fried and pressed. You might be bred for success, but I can toast the best. I'm getting fed. I can see you got a stomach ache, pre-Antoinette, eat cake. Hold up, wait, I meant drink, pasta, think happy thoughts about next game when you might have a shot. But only if you bear me. I'm so hot, the brand can't stand me. Should've had a plan B, hope you learned your lesson. Imagine if I had a real weapon.
Ready for battle.
You never take down jacks.
Bring it on.
You never take down jacks.
Who's next?
You never take down jacks. You never take down jacks. You never take down jacks.
Remember guys, if you want to, you can follow me here on Twitch, and I'm looking to cast more of these TechLoL games. So if you're actually a member of TechLoL and looking to have your match cast, you can find me through the Facebook group. Just make a post, you know, hey, I want my game cast, and me or someone who knows me will see it, and they will let me know, and if I'm available, I will definitely cast it.
Pizza Hut are ready to...
All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match.
I'm beast from the rock, hot like an open flame. I burn green at the shop, actually the whole game. Naturally I'm insane, great brains burn like I'm lit with a mad styles of liquefied propane. Pro and lane, blowing flames every game we playing, putting hair on your chest like I'm Rogaine. You're so tame, I can't explain, I'm so deranged. You can't harm a zombified guy, fortune pain. No rain, blind man gets his melon scorched. Melting ice warrior, cook a gutted boar. Team on my back, look while I up my score. Human torch, more fantastic than the other four. I'm loving gore, conflagrate, blaze a hater. Check your corpse burning 28 days later. Money maker, making barbecue my favorite flavor. Brain delivers straight to my lane, never mind a waiter. You'll be safer in your base till later in the game. You say I plan to vaporize your face with pill of flame. My plays will paralyze your mace, is what the thriller brings. And dance on a pile of ash that used to be a living thing. I'm winning lane with farm that you can't fathom. With firearms dropping bombs like I split the atom. Try a gank, land a stun into pyroclasm. Hit the recall and I shop while your body spasm. The undead rise, some flex, some die.
We are back now, and Volibear and Rengar are making a play down on this rise. Oh, but Volibear gets locked up. Luckily his passive's trying to kick in and save him. No, but the ultimate will get him. Rise picks up a kill on Volibear. Jinx picks up a kill down in bot lane, and now Silent Ninja's getting their first 2 kills of the game, trying to creep back into this and shore up that gold difference. Talon up top here. Tried to make a play on Rengar as he is trying to watch top lane. A ward will go down in mid lane for Orianna. And now Jinx and Sona have been able to push Trist all the way back to her tower without the help of Zillion, and we are looking at a 2-on-1 here in mid lane, but TDI Newt able to pick up on the situation and get out of there. Zillion still trying to work his way down into bot lane. Tristana content just to try and farm up here. Now Orianna has been able to finish that tier, and so she will be building up mana very quickly, as all of her abilities have very short cooldowns. We're seeing a lot of wards thrown down here for TDI. Look at this, ward on blue, ward on river, ward on the upper river bush, and warding their own jungle as well as a ward in tri-bush, and even a pink here, and that is going to give TDI a lot of vision. Newt being able to throw down some quick damage onto Talon. Rengar will be picking up his own blue as Nocturne gets his red. And we've seen neither team make an attempt for a dragon yet, but it wasn't until about 13 or 14 minutes until a dragon was attempted last game. We see Rengar might be coming down here trying to sneak in this bush from the back of the lane. Tristana's going to have to push this up. Oh, never mind. Rengar can use his stealth. Of course, now he's being sped into lane. He leaps onto Jink. Tristana jumps forward. Flash to get out of there. Sona will go down with Zilean picking up the kill. And then the ultimate from Zilean going down here. Rengar cannot die. And that will wear off before the tower can finish him off. And now Tristana is going to be able to pour a lot of damage onto this tower. We see a bit of damage go down there. It looks like the blue side minions came back up and helped out there a lot quicker than I had imagined, but still, no AD carries bot lane. And it looks like Tristana content to farm this up, but she wants to get back and purchase some items. Probably why she didn't put more pressure on the tower earlier. Now, Nocturne might be moving his way up here to make a gank onto Volibear. We'll keep an eye on that as we watch Talon and Orianna try to trade some damage here quickly. Talon hasn't gotten a chance to go back and finish any of his major items. Nocturne does come in on Volibear. Volibear trying to do the best that he can. It looks like he's stuck. He manages to flip. His passive's trying to kick in, but Nocturne is able to flash forward and finish him off. So that will be another kill and still keeps the spread at just 2 kills more for Team Dodgett, with just about an 1,800 gold lead between these two teams. Again, no team has attempted dragon yet, but we do see Rengar moving toward it, and he does have a ward on it. Now, there's no pink here for either team until Rengar just placed one, so now they are aware that Silent Ninjas have no vision. Rengar making a move down bot lane, and it looks like he's able to get behind Sona and Jinx. This could be a good chance for them to jump into things, and now they'll have to move forward. Sona throws down her ultimate to stun Rengar. He lays down a whole bunch of damage on Sona, but Ryze teleports from up top. He's laying down a bunch of magic damage onto Rengar, who will get to take out Jinx and Sona before he goes down. But Ryze picks up the kill here, trying to pick up another kill on the support. But Zilean, however, flashes forward as well. And then a rocket jump away from Tristana will see her safely escape the situation. A 2-for-1 swing in favor of Team Dodgett as the scoreline moves from 3 to 5 to 4 against 7. Meanwhile, Talon pushing forward in mid lane. And both Nocturne and Ryze will recall for Silent Ninjas. And this is going to give Volibear a lot of time if he wants to put pressure on this tower, as Ryze used his teleport to get down to bot lane. And now he will be having to make the long walk back and just look at Volibear eating away at this tower. And he might get it actually before he's going to switch target to the minions here. And Ryze will get back in time, but that tower was practically at full health, if I remember correctly. And now it's very, very, very low. Rengar misses his Bolatoss, and so he will have to back off without a successful gank mid lane. But Tristana and Zilean still trying to put damage on in bot lane as they're getting even more tenacious. Tristana has managed to pick up a BF sword, so she is just one item away from her Infinity Edge. Rengar again waiting in the bushes to try and make a gank. And no such help from the Silent Ninjas jungler, as Nocturne is sticking very closely to his farm. Stealth comes down from Rengar, jumps forward, both of them trying to jump onto onto Jinx rather, able to deal a lot of damage, and she will go down quickly to Tristana, and unable to finish off Sona before she gets safely behind tower. But another kill in favor of Team Dodgett, and that they will take as an opportunity to take Dragon. Talon recalling mid lane as well. So Team Dodgett will pick up an easy Dragon there as they're unable to threaten. So we are going to watch Nocturne and his chance here to take down Volibear. The ultimate comes down. He's trying to pop the fear, but Volibear does make it under tower. Ryze tries to lay down as much damage as he can, but he'll have to eat a couple tower shots, and Animus makes it away safely. And so with that dragon, that is now a first objective taken by either of these teams. Just been kills between the two of them. Volibear taking a lot of damage now under turret. If he goes down, Nocturne and Rise between the two of them might have enough damage to push this turret. Rengar's trying to work his way through the jungle to help. Volibear's passive has kicked in, so he is gaining health very, very quickly, but taking a lot of damage from Rise. And Rengar will have to do something spectacular here, but he's not that high on health either. Talon is working his way up through the bot lane, and Rengar might be trying to cut him off. Not sure if Talon saw him. And I don't think there's enough health here for these Dodge It players. Instead, it looks like Orianna is going to have to come in here and help out. Volibear is trying to get in there. Looks like Nocturne will take that tower down. Now the first tower goes down for Team Silent Ninja, and that will help close that gold gap from the dragon, but the 3,000 gold lead is still there from the additional 4 kills. And now Silent Ninja will have an opportunity to push forward, but this crucial middle tower still remains for both teams. Tristana just putting the finishing touches, and it looks like Team Dodge It will pick up their first tower. See, the Infinity Edge has been completed for Tristana. Jinx with just the best friend sword. Volibear able to flip Sona into the turret. She doesn't take a lot of damage, however. Rengar coming out of the shadows, trying to deal damage on a Talon, and Tristana jumping in as well before getting stunned. The ultimate of Zilean going down on Rengar. He'll be alive and unthreatened, and now all the players moving down for Team Dodge It into the mid lane. All of the players still alive for Silent Ninjas are here as well. And a lot of damage coming down from Rise, and he's able to just blow up Tristan. Ninjas picks up their first tower in the mid lane, and now they actually have a lead on towers as they are continuing to push forward and take out this tier 2 tower as they clear up these minions. And it is going to be a while for TDI to get back up to full strength. Zilean and Rengar hurt, and Orianna and Volibear just returning from the fountain. Jinx trying to pick up an additional farm here. And now we've seen these wards actually get pushed back a little bit for Team Dodge It. They're really great about keeping wards in forward positions, but the most forward they want to have is Dragon, and it is actually not even up right now, the other forward one being the Tribush. And it looks like we are seeing a TDI, in contrast to last game, going a bit on a defensive play as Silent Ninjas is pushing forward and taking objectives. Volibear will spot this pink ward for Silent Ninjas and clean that up, as Rise is managing to pick up more farm in the top lane. Minute and 23 seconds on the counter for Dragon, and we'll have to see if TDI is going to be able to pick that one up as well. Both teams being content just to kind of sit back and farm up in this position. No one really pushing out lanes too far. And neither team really managing to group up. It looks like, well aware of the time, TDI might be gearing up to take that dragon as soon as it spawns. Rengar, of course, staying bot lane to help out that Tristana if need be. And it looks like a couple members from TDI were gearing up mid lane to try and push on that tower, but now with only 40 seconds left until dragon spawns, TDI seems content to hang around the dragon pit. And will that ward be spotted by the pink? Yes, it will. Rengar will move around to clear that up. Sona trying to just do what she can to keep vision in that dragon pit. And now the game is paused once more.
Thousand miles wide, the dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. The undead rise, some fled, some died, some enslaved go homicides. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide, the dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. It's the night of the living dead, horse with a missing head, on a rampage getting slayed by a thoroughbred. Beyond death, don't rest, the grave calls, never relent, bring the pestilence, the living fall. Give my all, I run like a dark wind, top the scoreboard, blue ribbon for this hecarim. Your soul's beckoning, hit the alt and wreck a kid who needs a map when every move leads to death and wins. I don't relent, sleepy hollow, but you stay awake. The headless horseman gang commit for Ichabod Swain. I trick the top lane, treat myself to more sustain. The elder lizard charge a wizard and incinerate. Hail from the Shadow Isles, land of dark fables, but I'm at home on the riffs and my performance stable. A jungle scary with the deeps, not a normal label. Farm your 80 carry like a creep, shadow voice fatal. I'm rampaging through the game, here to carry it. When every single match I play like Secretariat. A terror scaring ordinary champs, shadows emissary. Bury the unwary every single time I sprint. Undead rise, some fled, some died, some enslaved go homicide. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide, the dark horse rides, the one.
Resume now. 22 seconds again back on that timer for Dragon. And the ward coverage is all TDI as they are keeping supreme vision. And not a lot of guesses as to what they're doing from Silent Ninjas, it's pretty clear, but not sure that they're going to be able to threaten this, especially with Ryze having to go up and stop Volibear from pushing that tower, and it looks like they're going to try and just accept that they can't get that dragon and trade the dragon for Volibear, but Volibear is going to get out of there as soon as Sona, Nocturne, and Talon all start moving forward, so free dragon for TDI. Talon has been spotted here moving through the TDI jungle. It looks like he's going to be cut off from Tristana. He might have to try and flash out of here. Oh, but the Tristana ult shoots him in the wrong direction. And Ryze is there to help bail him out. Rengar, gets caught up in a stun, and a lot of damage coming out from Ryze. That Ryze dealing so much damage. Volibear trying to rip into him, but he'll be able to make it back to tower. Oh, the Orianna ult pulls him back in, and Volibear able to take a bite out of Ryze for the shutdown, and now TDI looks in a prime position to take this mid lane tower and orchestrate a big push of their own. Tristana with that eye edge completed now, dealing quite a bit of damage on this tower. Volibear as well. And that turret will go down. And it looks like TDI will be content to let this push end, but Tristana getting left behind a bit there. Oh, they're trying to stop Jinx. Jinx was able to pick up a tower bot lane, and so it's just a tower for tower trade, and Silent Ninjas will actually keep their one tower lead in this game. Still about a 4,000 gold lead for TDI. Those 4 kills, just kind of accounting for that, as well as the 2 dragons. And it looks like we will have another brief lull in this game as both teams are going to take this opportunity to push back and heal up. And what I think we're seeing now is a little bit better focus from Team Silent Ninjas than we saw last game. Able to kind of team up and orchestrate some pushes of their own. And one thing that I think, and again, I'm not sure that they're aware of this, but the vision here for TDI is just outstanding. They're never shy about putting down wards, and they maintained vision on that dragon from everything from about a minute and a half before it was up until, you know, still now having excellent vision on that south side jungle. I like the ward placement here from Silent Ninjas. They're pushing out a little bit more instead of being defensive in their jungle. looks like we see Silent Ninjas collecting here in the mid lane. Jinx has finished her Berserker Greaves and her Ayed. She's going to be able to push lanes very fast. Not quite as fast as Tristana, however. And it looks like they just want to get things going here. Rengar jumps in, Volibear jumps in, and TDI being kited away here by Silent Ninjas. Really don't seem to want this fight. The Sona ult was spent. A lot of damage being poured onto Volibear. But a strong push being made here, and now we see Silent Ninjas on their heels. And we're getting into a bit of a siege war here. And this is where that late game Tristana is really going to help. And that Orianna, as it looks like the ability to outlook the other team will go to TDI. So this is again where I'd like to see Silent Ninjas really attempt to do at least some sort of split pushing here. Something to break up this TDI team that is really quite well coordinated as a group and travels as a group, and it looks like they're going to swing south and try and pick up some free damage onto this tower, and it's taking a bit of time for Silent Ninjas to react, but we will be paused once more, and as we wait to figure out exactly what the pause is this time.
Chains echo in the night. The undead rise. Some fled, some died. Some enslaved, go homicide. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rise. The warden's chains echo in the night. Attack of the twisted reaper, rip flesh and go deeper. Creeper on the rift, don't need a skin to get my flow featured. I grow stronger as you grow weaker. Ripping souls from eager opposition is my mission. On patrol for feeders, controlling creatures. Hook sends you to death. And crack a smile while you struggle just to take a breath. I snack the souls that occupy myself like I'm fresh. My hunger grows with every kill, my task will never end. By lane forming, chain warden, dropping what's supporting, giving orders I don't follow, cause I'm not the sort of moving forwards, absorb a power cord and boxing other cords, transport a soul with rituals of known since before you were born. Now you
And we are unpaused now and ready to go. TDI dealing a lot of damage very quickly on this tower. This will go down as Silent Ninjas has been unable to react quickly enough. And now that is the first tier 2 tower to go down for TDI. Evens up the turret count. And now they have an open shot at an inhibitor turret. As soon as they return to bot lane, it looks like all of them are going to sit here and maybe wait out a bait. It looks like we're going to see wait out a bait a little bit. And well, it looks like Silent Ninjas is just kind of completely scattered after this, and moving back to farm, completely unaware of where they are. And now seeing that Silent Ninjas has moved somewhere else, the whole team comes out of this bush again, and now they're going to do a very strong push here, and it looks like Jinx and Ryze will try to push mid lane as far as they can. Talon and Sona will try and hold bot lane. Nocturne seems to be recalling as well, and just Volibear will be teleporting back to keep Jinx and Ryze from getting that middle lane turret, and trying to pour damage onto this turret is Tristana, but she doesn't get very much before Ryze teleports home. And a little bit of a scare there for both teams. but as both teams reacted to defend their own turrets, it kind of evened out. Volibear making sure to keep Jinx off of this turret just as well as he can. Oh, flash forward and flipped underneath the turret, but Jinx hasn't dealt him any damage yet, and Volibear will be kited very easily here. Able to get down on all fours and start running, flips her into the wall. And now he's chasing her back towards the turret. She's able to use those rockets to try and slow him down. But Volibear's just dealing too much damage. He's got so much health, and he will end up using that bite to finish off Jinx. And another kill goes in favor of TDI, and now 5-1. They might try to orchestrate another push here, as Zilean and Rengar all coming in from the top. Oh, the stealth comes down from Rengar. He jumps onto Nocturne, deals a lot of damage, and a quick leap forward from Tristana to help get the assist there. And now 5-on-3 as TDI is pushing down for this mid lane turret. Tristana having to get a little close there, having to flash away. Going to pick up this dragon immediately. TDI realizing that there are two players up right now. Volibear is going to stay top and try to push this lane. We should see somebody react from Silent Ninjas as they did lose another dragon there, but Volibear is going to be able to knock this tower down, and it looks like TDI is coming back into this game, the later stages of the game, and kind of catching up and now overtaking Silent Ninjas on that objective lead. Most of the members of TDI are going to take this opportunity to recall home, purchase new items. We're sitting on quite a bit of gold, all of them. And in total, a 8,000 gold lead for the team. And with Tristana going back, that will be everyone. Pings going out from Silent Ninjas, trying to figure out exactly what the other team is up to. And just farming up, still kind of missing that ward coverage that would really help them out here. Talent throwing them out, so again, a very important lesson we're learning from TDI here is that wards win games. Their vision has been outstanding both in this game and the game just prior to it, in which they also defeated Silent Ninjas. And it looks like they're putting themselves in a position to take this game as well. Now Talon is going to run straight into Zilean here, although not sure if he sees it. And Talon is going to get out of there. Ryze is going to recall as well, and we see all of TDI up to make a play for this Baron, sitting in the most obvious bush ever. But it doesn't look like Silent Ninjas really knows they're here, so they're going to start working on this Baron, and we'll see if Silent Ninjas can catch on to what they're doing here. It doesn't look like they notice, and we're seeing no reaction at all, and that will be a Baron pickup for Silent Ninjas. And TDI now is going to course run straight through the middle. Rengar being speed boosted forward, trying to jump onto everybody. The flash has come out from Silent Ninjas as they try to kite away. Volibear trying to catch up to them. Rengar making another leap. The Talon ultimate goes down. Sona will melt to Rengar. Tristana will pick off Talon and Ryze. And now it's just cleanup time